Simba. Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Davis, and I am on the Country Now Pupdate.
I have a golden doodle, and I have a cavapoo.
The Golden Doodle he's my guy. His name's Louie. Dumb as rocks, but sweet as can be. And then the cavapoo is Virginia. She's my wife's dog, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. I mean, it was an awesome start to the day. I was actually asleep in the back of my bus, and one of my buddies came running back there and opened my door and told me that he had some news for me. I mean, I was shocked, especially after last year with, the success of Buy Dirt, the CMAs, to kind of turn around and get another Song of the Year nomination. But also, too, I mean, that's the most I've ever been nominated for anything with 3 nominations. So I have it on video. Unfortunately, I say some words that I don't want my mom to hear. And I'm also like half asleep. So I kind of wish I was a little more awake for that one. As a songwriter, there's no greater award than that one. And I even still kind of look back at some of the artists and songs that have won that category before. And to even see Buy Dirt in there is crazy. And then you add onto it, being there with my brother and Matt and Josh, who are 2 of my best friends. But yeah, I think every songwriter, that's the Mount Everest, and I love the storytelling aspect of country music so much. So to be nominated for that category again is truly, it's awesome. Oh, puppy teeth. Yeah, Tucson was one of those songs that, I've never really done that kind of narrative of where I just make a story up and kind of get to be the storyteller of it. And the song that really inspired that was Keith Whitley's Miami, Miami. One of probably my favorite Whitley song. And, that was kind of the basis of where Tucson started. I definitely don't sing it as well as Keith Whitley would have, but there's definitely that influence on it. I remember that day, even at sound check, kind of standing up there looking back over that bridge. I was thinking about the years that I did. I drove over that every day to go to work. I was bartending at night, writing songs during the day, and I would, stare at that amphitheater and go see shows there, or be driving past it and look on my phone and see who's going to be playing there soon. So, that night playing, seeing all the people there, selling it out, and thinking back on those days of me driving over that bridge, thinking, wondering if this was ever going to work out, because there was a lot of those in those early years. It was pretty, it was pretty cool moment for me to get to drink that in and think back on those early days in that. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we all as a team sit down and try to see what, how do we aesthetically bring this music to the stage. For the home state section where we go back and play a lot of my first album songs, we have one of my just picturesque favorite Bayou moments. And then also too, my stage design feels like my grandfather's fishing dock that I would on Toledo Bend. So it's kind of just bringing those moments. I think it really kind of gives life to the songs, and also just kind of brings a little bit of how I grew up and brings a little bit of Louisiana to wherever we're at that night. Yeah, we're gonna do another headliner tour, and Mitchell Tenpenny's coming out with me, a guy that we toured together with Old Dominion. Just a huge fan of Mitchell as a person and a friend, but also too, just found a guy that knew what he wanted to do with writing, with his artistry, and man, has just sunk his teeth into it, and really has his own lane. And I just love seeing people that are just that convicted about their music, and Mitchell's the best at it, and a lot of fun. And he likes to drink tequila, so that we'll probably do that a couple times. we're kind of starting to figure things out with Eli, my newest. You know, but yeah, like you said, it's kind of like
Easy, Bubba.
you know, with every day something new happens, either with the 2-year-old or the 4-year-old. Luckily, it's the fun era right now to where like Eli's, you know, he's changing every day. My middle one, Lockman, he's starting to kind of learn some more words and starting to get a little more chatty, which is a lot of fun. And Eloise is just growing like a weed. It's kind of crazy how, you know, 5 years ago, our world revolved around the 2 dogs. And now I think that we've kind of forgot they exist. I'm kidding. We haven't forgot they exist, but they've definitely taken a back seat.
I'll trade you for both of them. Deal?
You know, touring with Luke, getting to watch that show every night. He obviously has so many hits, but he kind of did a really great job of putting a spotlight on every song. And I think for me, you know, I've kind of either tried to rush through songs or not done a really good job of giving every song the spotlight it deserves. And watching Luke do that was inspiring and kind of changed the way we approached each song. You know, kind of made us think like, you know, it might not be our favorite song to play live, but it's somebody's favorite song and what they came to see that night. So, you know, give it that easy, you know, give that song its moment.
Hey, boys. Hey, come on. Are you a boy?
Yeah. Shut up. And then with Dirks, I mean, like, it's a masterclass every night. Like, you know, getting to watch that guy perform. I don't think there's anybody in the business that is able to blend the personality of the entire band and him into the set. Oh, my bad. Go on. And Dirks does such a good job of like, you know, showing the crowd his personality and having fun on stage. And I've always told him in the best way, like, and never taking it too seriously. Hey, come on now. Hey, let's keep this PG, buddy. You know, and I've told him, it's like, man, you never take anything too seriously in the best way. And it's almost like watching a comedy show sometime with Dirks, mixed in with some of just amazing music. And we've got, oh my gosh, the ice baths. I can tell you this, that's the only reason why I'm happy to not be on the road with Dirks Bentley anymore, is the 3 minutes that I have to sit in freezing cold water. And he says he didn't. I think he made it a little bit colder for me than he did his past tour mates. And for that, Dirks, thank you, man. That was really sweet of you. Hey, getting to go back out with Luke is like, it's an honor to get asked again. You know, the arena tour that we did with Luke was awesome. Felt like we really, you know, band and crew, just like everybody had a great time. They beat us in basketball a lot, which we got to fix.
Easy, Bubba. Hey.
But yeah, also to get the chance to,
Boys. Hey.
dude, I got you, man. That guy's rough. He's a tough one right there. The brown one? Yeah, to be able to go back out with Luke again to get the second, to get a second tour in stadiums, which is a place I've never played. I think the only stadium I've gotten to do is Nissan at CMA Fest. I know Luke's played a lot of stadiums, so I'm probably going to be asking a lot of advice going into this. But man, just to get to go back out with those guys, it's going to be a lot of fun.